All right, welcome back to Daytime Tri-Cities. Once again, we're live this morning here at Jeremiah Cafe, and as you take a look around, you can see lots of people out here enjoying coffee, enjoying their breakfast. They've got quiche. I think I've seen some grits over there, as well as some homemade sandwiches. Of course, Jeremiah Cafe opened their doors about 3 weeks ago. Such an incredibly special place. We've got everybody working and getting their coffees and getting breakfast going, and we've got our good friend Joe Cullen, of course, from Jeremiah School here with us. And congratulations. I know this has been just so near and dear to your heart. It has to be exciting to see it open now.
Oh, it's fabulous. And, you spoke to Jennifer earlier on. What an amazing thing to do, because she's taken this whole project on and provided employment for our students and our staff, and it's fantastic. And I hope the community really get behind this, because it's unique to this area.
Very unique, such a special place. And I know a lot of people, I'm already seeing stories on Facebook of people saying, I was there, I had lunch there, it was incredible, it was an experience.
Yes, there was one lady who posted last weekend, and she said she came in and she was so overcome. She was almost in tears at seeing how beautiful it was to see, the neurodivergent students and employees alongside the neurotypical, and having employment and enjoying it, and just, having a chance to do what anyone wants to do, which is to have a job and feel productive and be independent.
Independent, and that's what we're seeing here today. And I know for you, in the years past, one of the things we talked about a lot on the show as we were talking about Jeremiah School that you were really trying to address is what happens after they graduate. So this was so crucial in finding that next step.
Absolutely. I mean, Jeremiah 2911 is about hope and a future. So, we work as hard as we can in school, but we can't change the world beyond school. So our big push is to find employment for our students, prepare them for the world. But the world isn't always a very welcoming place. And employment opportunities are scarce for those on the spectrum. And so to have somewhere like this that guarantees them a job at the end of their school years, and also during their school years, we've got students working after school. It's just a dream come true.
And there's lots of different positions. We always think about the servers, but we're seeing lots of different people. It takes a lot to run a restaurant, doesn't it?
It does. You've got the backroom staff, you've got the cleaning and the maintenance side of it, the restocking of things, and the bussers, the servers. So there's roles for everyone. I mean, my son works here as well, and he's autistic, and this is his job, and he likes to be behind, and he does the dishwashing. So there's something for everyone, really.
That is wonderful, and we're seeing even on the walls of the restaurant, you can see the different pieces of art, and you said that is even from your students?
Yes, the art all around is all by students on the spectrum, and it's a great way to showcase their talents. We have some incredibly talented students, so we're hoping this might be an opportunity for them to sell some of their art too.
Yeah. Everything's on display here. Well, we're going to walk around the counter here. I'm going to find Sarah. I see her back here working hard. And Sarah, ooh, look at this. What do you have on your plate over here?
So we have our greens, and then we have our ham quiche, and it has been selling like crazy. We sell these whole quiches, and people just love them. So
selling whole quiches, so you can take this if you wanted to go as well.
Yeah, we do whole quiches, whole coffee cakes, take home, take and bakes, so you can even have our food at home. So.
Oh my goodness, it looks wonderful. We talk about the story, but let me tell you, the food here is what you're going to come back for as well. It looks delicious.
I eat it every day. Probably should.
And Sarah, I know one of the things that you really enjoy is working with the students and working with the employees. Tell me a little bit about how that works into the goal here.
Yeah, so I taught at Jeremiah School the last 2 years, and then I'm here mainly acting as a coach for autistic staff, and it just takes a lot of supports for them to be successful, like Joe is talking about, and so for me, it comes down to listening to their needs and setting them up for success, whether that's through visuals or side-by-side coaching or just giving them breaks when they ask for it, which is not always available in every job. So we just want to set them up for for success so they can go on and have a great future.
And I know you mentioned everything is very visual, and I noticed that back when they come in, there's a lot of different sheets and to-do lists, so really making that so that they can succeed and see how they can go step by step.
Yeah, so they have lists with pictures on it that tell them the steps to do, or even scripts of what to say that they can take with them to tables if they're servers, or take with them while they're busing, just because they might need more prompting than a neurotypical person.
Wonderful. And so far, you've been open for 3 weeks. What has it been like for you and the rest of the employees here?
I think it's been really great response from the community. It's been stressful at times, but we love having the community be a part and really demystify what autism is and have conversations with our staff.
And they're writing a very special story here at Jeremiah Cafe. Sarah, thank you so much. I'll let you get the quiche out to the table. It looks wonderful.
Thank you.
Hey, we invite you to come on down and see it for yourself. Of course, Jeremiah Cafe open for breakfast and lunch. And as she said, they've even got dinners that you can take with you, take and bake at home. We're going to talk more about that. We're going to meet the chef. We're going to talk more food coming up here in just a little bit. Be sure to follow them on Facebook so you can see all their great specials.